Okay, so we're now going to look at adding our transitions and our effects to our video. Okay, we've imported images, sound, and video. We've popped those on the different tracks. I've shown you how to overlay some images or items over the top. I've also shown you how to put a title in. Now, one thing you might have noticed, you may not have noticed, can you see that my image here, if I run this, it's moving over there. Now, that's because I made the change later on, when not at the start of my timeline, but towards the end of my timeline. So that is one way you can make a difference. So if I start with my timeline here, let's see on this picture, and halfway through the picture I make a change. Let's say I make it a bit smaller, like this. The program will automatically work out that I want it full size at the start, and then I want it to go smaller, so it will make it go smaller. So when I run it, you can see it's going smaller. So that is one way you can add an effect to your picture or to your image. Another way we can add an effect, if I stop this, is using this effects button here. And there's loads of different effects, and we can simply just drag on our effect. So I might choose robotization. I don't know what that does. I'm going to drag it onto here, and I'm just going to make that a bit bigger so you can see it a bit better. There's a little letter on there. That R means robotization. So when I run, that has done very little, so I'm going to delete that. So if I want to delete it, I'm going to right click on the R and remove the effect. Something like a wave does some good stuff, so if I put that on there, drag the W, when I run it, you can see it's added a wave onto there. Okay, so that's a different sort of effect. The next thing we want to add is a transition. So a transition is from one slide to another. I'm going to click on transition. I've got all these loads of options for transition. Okay, so I'm just going to use Spiral Big 2. I'm going to drag this on. You can see it's a really big blue section there. Okay, so that is, when I run it, going to move from one picture. It's going to spiral. Can you see it's spiraling into the other picture? Now, it jumps a bit because it takes quite a lot of time to do that. So the best thing to do is kind of drag it smaller and only have it on one of the pictures, rather than have it in between, have it on one side. If I put just on this left-hand side on the camera and there's the scanner picture, when it runs, it does the little whirl and then it will move to the next picture. Okay, and there's loads and loads of transitions that you can play about with on there. You just literally click and drag in between. Okay. Now, the transitions do need to be on the same timeline. You can't put one on 3 and then put one. Couldn't go from this house to this point here. Okay, because they have to be on the same track. But anyway, that's how you do it. The 3 different ways. 2 ways to add effects. Start, say, with a picture at one point, move your timeline and change it, and then the computer will automatically, or OpenShot will automatically fill in the scenes in between. The other way is to click effect and drag that on, and you get the letter, and then transition, so you just drag your transition on and resize it and pop it where you want. So have a go at adding effects and transitions.